decision.
What's the difference in stress between you fighting and you watching someone you train fight?
Me fighting is almost no stress. I really enjoyed it. Some people don't. Heaps of people hate it, but that's just the fun bit for me. You know what I mean? But watching someone that you've trained, it's just like, God damn, did I tell him the wrong thing?
Miles says the same.
Right?
Miles said the same
horrible
thing. Miles said it's like, I don't want this cunt to get hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And when you go in there, you can choose zig or zag, but you can't make them make the right decision or the wrong decision, and then it's just it's so much stress you can't control.
The feeling of joy when they win though it'd be
just relief.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that's off.
It'd be crazy on these higher the higher stakes fight, like when you do make a big promotion, the level of stress that would go into a title fight.
Yeah.
Like it just would be so tense.
But even worse, the Drickus and Izzy fight that just happened. Like, imagine watching your fighter do well,
and then
just goddamn,
like, fuck.
Yeah, and that happens like that. That happens all the time. You know, like your fighter's doing exactly what you want them to do, and they still get caught. It's just like, far out.
But then you'd have a different stress of having a fighter like a Gaethje or a fucking Hooker or
a Holloway.
It's like, oh my God, don't point at the floor.
Just walk away for 10 seconds. Just skip away.
You literally won fucking 4.5 rounds.
Yeah.
Like, go fucking just walk away from him.
What I mean? Pull guard, whatever. I don't care.
But it's like, yeah, I'd imagine being in the corner would be such a weird stress.
Yeah. Did you watch the Josh Coolabauer fight?
Coolabauer,
that he lost?
the one who did he fucking lose it to? Yes, I did, and he was
clowning for a bit,
but he was doing pretty well.
Yeah,
and he lost by decision. Yeah,
yeah. So he's like,
that would be so frustrating for his coaches, man, because he knocked him. Did he knock him down?
Yeah, but what we talked about before with like how you should roll the same way as your personality. He was fighting, I think, to his personality. He's pretty happy. He's pretty cheeky. He's knocked him down and done like a little pirouette. He's like just playing around. And then between the rounds, his coach like
pulled him in.
Yeah, he might have slapped him. But definitely at least like, stop fucking around. Go out there and fight serious. He goes out and fight serious and then loses that round. You know, like fighters need to fight the way they are.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's what. But sometimes you need to tell them to go kill. Sometimes you need to tell them like, there's no right answer. Hey, it sucks.
It'd be so like there'd be some of the highest highs and lowest lows as a coach. Like Leon Edwards, the Leon Edwards Kamaru Usman fight.
Yeah,
that
you know what I mean? You're just like it's in the bag. We got it.
But then on the opposite corner, you're like miserable. You're like, for fuck's sake. And then all of a sudden you just get this massive hit of fucking, oh my God.
We did it.
We fucking did it.
But then like sometimes you fuck up. One of my boys, Josh, had a title fight and he's got guard and he's going to go for an armbar. And I know he's going to go for the armbar. I know the armbar's there. And I tell him to use his right hand to grab something and left hand to do this. It's the wrong way. I'm looking at it backwards and he fucking reaches the long way and then the guy passes and I'm just like, that's my fault. You just lost this position because I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know my left and right. And then like every single day from then on, I'm like, I know my left and right. I'm going to practice my left and right. Like it's hard, you know?
It would be hard because you're shouting shit out in the heat of the moment. They're not even hearing half of the things you shout out.
And this is the one thing he hears, you know?
The one thing they hear.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it. I liked the UFC when it was in the Apex.
Oh yeah, sure, because you can hear so much. Is that what you mean?
I fucking loved fighting during COVID because it was so silent.
Yeah.
You could hear the corners, like really hear them.
Yeah.
And I just found it so interesting.
It's different because so many different corners. Like a Eugene Bareman from City Kickboxing just kind of whispers.
Yeah, he's very, you know what I mean? Like, soft spoken.
You don't hear too much, but then other guys are just like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
There's no right way to fight. There's no right way to coach. There's no, like, it's just insane, you know? Like, that's MMA. Everyone's so different, and you just got to find a way that works for you and your fighter.
Yeah, you'd have to treat every fighter differently. Like, there would be some fighters you really need to fucking be like, you need to fucking...
But there's also fighters that are not, like, there's plenty of fighters that I'm not a good coach for just because of the way that I am. They should go to a Miles or to a Craig or a Matt or whatever.
And one coach doesn't fit all.
Yeah, exactly. And that's... Sometimes that can be hard for a coach who's like, you know, I need to coach every fighter, but like not every fighter's for every coach.
I feel like, Miles can get pretty emotional in a corner, but he's generally pretty calm.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Miles, I think he wears his heart on his sleeve. You know, like he'll let you know if he's like happy about something or upset about
And
something.
he'll let you know if you're losing, which
Yeah,
is
exactly.
so fucking important. Not enough people. You see some corner work and you're like, why are you telling him that was a
100%.
good round?
But then like that's the thing. Like
The fighter might not
fighter-
respond to
exactly.
to the negative.
It's so hard because then they're like, "Fuck, I'm losing," and now this is shit. There's no point. I'll keep. But other people, you know, be like, "Yeah, yeah, well done, champ. You're winning for sure."
Yeah.
And then I hope they get better. You know.